So, are you a Halo fan? Are you really excited for Halo 6? Did you love Halo 5? Are you excited to possibly try a Halo game in full native 4K, 60 frames per second, blistering action? Well, you might be in luck. Well, at least according to this one site, and again, I'm going to source it in the description below. Just look in the description and you will see source, and then you will find a link to this article that I'm talking about. And what's interesting is, you notice some of the smaller sites run the best articles and uncover the best gaming news. And the reason why this is the way it is because a lot of the larger media sites, gaming media sites or what have you, are pretty much bought and paid for. A lot of them are biased. A lot of them don't really do any real journalism anymore. So you have to check some of the smaller ones because they're the ones actually busting their humps, going out there and doing these kind of things. So according to this, they're saying that there's evidence saying that Halo 6 is going to launch this year with Project Scorpio. 343 Industries, the dev team responsible for the Halo franchise, has just lost one of its key guiding forces. Would this high-ranking exec jump ship mid-project, or does the departure signal that Halo 6's 343 Industries' next major AAA Halo game is already finished and ready for release on Microsoft's next-gen Project Scorpio console? Project Scorpio needs a big-hit game to complement its release. They said they've talked about the system's kind of sparse launch lineup and contends that Microsoft has some surprises in store. And based off recent news, he thinks that Halo 6 will be a launch game on Microsoft's monster 4K-ready Project Scorpio console. Why does he think this? He says it has to do with the departure of someone named Matt McCloskey, 343 Industries chief operating or ex-chief operating officer. McCloskey just left 343 Industries to join Twitch as vice president of commerce, according to his LinkedIn profile. McCloskey was a huge transformative force in the Halo series. He says that he led the teams that are growing Halo from a $3 billion franchise into a $10 billion franchise, and he worked with the game development teams, both internal and publishing, to set strategy and a roadmap. And then he goes on to say, so would he leave the company in the middle of a Halo 6 project? Likely not. Execs typically don't vacate these types of positions unless something has gone terribly wrong. There's an instant replacement that will follow the predecessor's path, or the project is basically finished. So he's asserted that 343's industry has been working on Halo 6 months before Halo 5 Guardians even shipped, which, I mean, that's pretty standard. That's why the company chose to put in the horrible but insanely lucrative REC microtransaction scheme to fund the development of update patches and features, with the core team worked on Halo 6. A year ago, 343 Industries' Frank O'Connor has also confirmed that the team was setting the core foundation for Halo 6. We're doing serious, real planning and even some writing on the next game already, and that's a luxury. We've never been in that position before, so we both know at a very high level what's going to happen in, say, 10 years from now, but at the very general level, knowing what's going to happen in the next game, and that's just a great feeling for me. And that's also why Halo 5 Guardians feels so lackluster and empty. It feels unfinished even now, more than a full year ago after its release, because 343 attention had been pulled across different projects, including Halo Wars 2, which is coming out, of course, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't exactly agree with that, because I feel like Halo 5 has the best multiplayer of any Halo. I do agree that the campaign was probably lackluster, and maybe not even lackluster from a Halo standpoint, because I've been let down by Halo campaigns in the past. I mean, Reach was probably one of the better ones. Halo 2 just ended kind of abruptly. So with that being said, you know, it's not like 343 is actually making Halo Wars 2. They are assisting, and they have other companies that do the you know, like Certain Affinity and stuff like that. Saber Interactive work on the multiplayer a lot, so they could be working on this. And if you do want to launch Scorpio, you maybe want your biggest franchise there. That could be pretty interesting. So, but he's saying he can't really confirm that it is. I don't know. He makes interesting points. I still think that Halo 6 is 2018, but he does make some interesting points. What kind of surprise would that be if Microsoft announced a surprise Halo 6 for launch with Scorpio this year, data 4K, 60 frames per second? I mean, do you think that'd be a megaton? I think it would be. I don't know if it's needed, because I do think that there are other games that are going to help support and show off what the thing's capable of, like Crackdown 3, obviously, like Sea of Thieves, plus patches for some of the other games that are going to be Scorpio ready, obviously. So anyway, check out the article. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit me up on Twitter at @the_Crapgamer or Xbox Live MOH space Crapgamer. And if you like the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell in the middle so you're notified whenever I do content, which is daily. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.